Hello, my name is Bismuthief, and I'm going to show you how I texture walls using just glass panes. And that's just for shading and making it look like it's weathered. So here's what I'm going to do. You can use it on whatever type of wall you want. There doesn't necessarily have to be a gradient. I just put one on here because I felt like it. And the funny thing is the gradient's going the wrong way. But I started off just using a little bit of gray stained glass. That kind of suggests shadows. The light gray stained glass, I tend to use that to highlight on stone walls, which I'm going to show you a bit later. But here towards the top, I'm adding black to suggest darker shadows. And if you step back, you can see it kind of like it works further away, especially further away. And I'm going to continue taking this down a bit so that way it has kind of the illusion of maybe weathering from water or something like that. So, yeah. That's most of what's going on here. I'm just placing more blocks at this point. And something else you can do if you feel like it, well, I'm going to keep adjusting things for a bit, but something else you can do is if you want, you can add like bits of green at the bottom or something like that. So that way it kind of has the appearance of moss going up the side if you're using like, if you're in a particularly green or lush biome. See, I'm going to just go ahead and add some more moss to the bottom too, just because it kind of blends it out better. But yeah, see, it kind of blends into whatever you're using. It doesn't even have to be mossy cobblestone anymore. It can just go to whatever type of wall you want. But this is just how I do things on stone. You'll see the process is pretty similar. I'm just using same colors, all that. The big difference here is I actually will, for this, use light gray stained glass a bit for highlights. And that actually makes it a little bit lighter than the color was originally, which is something you have to keep in mind. It can be a bit variable, but I actually swap it out in this case for brown, which you can use in a way to suggest that something's a little bit grimier or dirtier instead of just like completely clean new building, which can be pretty fun. And also, I'm just goofing around with that a bit so that way it looks a bit more natural and not just a straight line down. Technically, you can debug this, and that'll make things a lot easier, especially with shaping. But this this type of shading, I've already kind of gone over. It's just a glass gradient used as the walls of a house. Same goes for the window, actually. So this is just a brown to cyan to white stained glass gradient, and it's all just behind plain cyan stained glass. And that's just kind of how I went about making this house. So this is just going to be a quick 3D, well, not 3D, quick like going around the entire house there just so you can see it. But yeah, that's about it to it. It's not too hard once you get the hang of it. It goes just the same as texturing on any other house. Hope you enjoyed and I hoped it helped. Bye.